Hello, everybody, YouTube family and Facebook family that are joining us. Hello, and how are we on this lovely evening? I've been reading your comments. Wow, well done. You're all waiting for me. That's wonderful. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. I've got Solar Events saying hi, Julie, which is lovely. And I'm going to just make sure you can all hear me okay before I start. Hi, Livs. Yes, can hear you. Thank you, Jessica. Much appreciated. Hello, Sandra. Look and sound good. Bless you. Thank you, darling. Done the hair. Bit of grey. No, don't care. Rainbow White, the Phoenix Rises. Yes, can hear you. Thank you. Hi, Robin H. Lovely to see you. Hi to those who just joined us from Kelly Page. So I've made Kelly Page and Sandra D moderators after last time when I had my first troll. So apparently it's a good thing. You're not there till you get your trolls. But it was because I didn't have moderators. I had to kind of deal with it, and that spoiled the energy, and we don't want the energy spoiling. Raven Wolf Channel, hi, hun. Now you are Anna, are you not? I have to remember who's who on here. Thank you, Kelly. Really appreciate it, my lovely. You sort out any nonsense. I don't think you were on last time, Sandra. It was my first ever troll. There was quite a few comments from the same person. Uez? Raven Wolf, yes. Oh, thank you, Sue. Hello. Yes, I'm Anna. I thought you were. The thing is, my Facebook friends have got completely different names on here, a lot of you. So I tell you what I saw earlier, which I thought was lovely, that you were asking each other to subscribe to each other's channels. Absolutely. And no, I don't mind. You know, we're all here to help each other. I've subscribed to Sandra D, and I subscribed to Raven Wolf, and I subscribed to Niz. And some of you I've put up as feature channels as well, so that people can find you easily. So we're going to do some Lit Tea. I'm back. Hi, Lit Tea. Little Tea. Wendy Howell. Hello. Hello. Jessica Edwards. I'm Jessica Rose on Facebook. Oh, my love. You're very welcome. I'm going to be starting with Raven Wolf Channel, which is Anna, because she sent me a donation kindly. And as you guys know, I do prioritise those that have sent a donation. Mr. Brown 3, hello. How are you? And how are we doing? Is it this evening for you guys? No, loads of you in America, so it's this afternoon, maybe even lunchtime. So I'm just waiting for a few more to come on. Simply Michelle, hello. Rainbow White, the Phoenix Rises. I would love my first reading from you, Julie Poole. I'm going to put you on the list, Rainbow. Rainbow Rises. So I've got a pad and I'm scribbling names. At the moment, I've only put a couple. There's some left over from this afternoon. Hi, Trey. I will be doing Trey a reading as well, because Trey sent me a little donation in the week just for nothing, which was lovely. Wonderful, thank you. Glad to see you doing so well today. Thank you. I'm coming in like this because this is my first time doing it through OBS, doing this live stream through OBS. So last time, because you know I'm new with YouTube doing lives, last time I was using OBS for the camera, but I had it kind of to one side and I was looking at the YouTube page. And then I discovered a couple of days ago that you can pop out the chat and put it onto OBS. So that's what I've done, but it's much smaller. So I'm kind of having tiny writing. Mr. Brown 3 would like a reading. How do you do it? Need BD or anything? What's BD? Birth date? No, darling, no. So you haven't seen me work before, so you'll see me do a reading with Anna in a moment, and then you'll see the way I work, okay? So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Since I did Rex's show on Monday, and Rex, thank you. I've had nearly 200, I think over 200 new subscribers. So I'm Leanne. I'm in Indiana? Yeah, I would imagine that's Indiana. It's new for me. I'm excited. Oh, well, lovely. I'm glad to see you here. I mean, all you lovely new subscribers and all of my old ones. I say old, like 3 months, okay. Although I've had a YouTube channel for an absolute age, I used it, I first started it in 2014, I think, when no, 11, when I published my first book, but I didn't really use it, didn't really know how to use it. Yeah, doing live readings, streaming on YouTube's new. I've only done a few. But the way I work, for you guys who haven't seen me before, if you've watched my weekly messages from your angels and your higher self, I don't work with guides. I don't work with spirit, dead people, okay? I work with your higher self and my higher self. So when I say they are saying, right, what I'm talking about is your higher self, your soul source energy within you, and your angels. That's all I work with other than source. So before I start, I'm fully connected to source, and I'm grounded, and I'm tuned in, and I'm tuned into my soul, my source energy. So that's how I work. I don't need to see you. A name is helpful. But basically, I just kind of go into your energy using the cards, and I use the Gilded Tarot, right? And I use the Oracle of the Angels, get that up, okay? And I use the Doreen Virtue cards, so you can see them okay? Those are the ones I use. And I'm kind of told which cards to use for what people, okay? LT saying, you've cried me out every time I listen. Oh, bless. Bless you, LT. Hello, Nicole Travis. Let me put you on the list, babe. So, yeah, some of my videos of not my videos so much. Well, there's one. If you watch the one on emotions, it's a 2-part one. And if you watch the one on regrets, that's when I'm spilling my guts about my past and how I've got past my past, and how dealing with letting go of regrets and letting go of the past frees you to be who you truly are. So those of you that have seen that, you'll know that I've had quite an abusive background that went on for 22 years. And then a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, anxiety, chaos, up until my late 30s, when I sorted my shit, as I so eloquently put it, released everything, cleared everything, and came into a place of peace and tranquility, and haven't looked back since. So that's coming, oh my goodness me, 18 years ago now. God sent me to you. I need this. Oh, bless you. All right. Let's get started. Enough waffling. All right. Now, hang on. Now, when I'm doing these lives, my plan tonight is to do it till about 10 o'clock. We'll see how the energy goes. I do have little breaks in between. I might do 2 or 3, and then I waffle for a little bit. I don't disappear, but we just have a chat. Just renews the energy, and off we go again. Okie dokie. I just love you, Julie. Oh, bless you. I love you guys too. All right. Is the reading list full? No, not at the moment. I am going to see how I go. See the thing at the going. Have you got it actually? When I was doing this, how to use OBS, I've managed to, tell me if this is working. Can you see a little YouTube live stream, free mini readings in the corner, and my name underneath it, the top right corner, and then underneath going across the bottom, saying free live mini readings with Julie Poole. You want yours with the tarot. All right, darling. You've been using my meditation techniques. If you are excellent, Robin, I'm really pleased. Are they working? Yes, it's there. Okay. So across the bottom, you'll see anyone making a donation will be prioritized for a reading, because it depends how many we get on at the live chat and how many I can do. And so if you make a donation, and literally it can be $1, £1, it doesn't have to be big money, then I will try and prioritize you, because that tells me you need it more. It's not about, you know, if you pay $10, I'll put you up above somebody who pays $5. That's super chat. I haven't got that. But it's basically shows me that you really need something. Okay. Jessica Edwards, I'm sorry, could you clarify that I'm on the list, please? I really need some guidance today. I haven't put you on the list, Jessica, but I will. And as I said, I can't promise who I'm going to do, and I don't do it in order. Okay, so I can't say because you were here first, you'll get one. I go with what my heart leads me to. So I jump about. When somebody jumps on and I feel that they're in need, I'll go to them first. It's just the way I work, okay? Which is why I say, if you really want one, do a donation, okay? Jessica Rose from Facebook. Oh, there you are. Yes, my lovely, I've got you. So, yes, you were from Facebook, so you're on the list, okay? All right, but that's lovely. You're welcome. Okay, so I did promise for you guys on YouTube who weren't on Facebook earlier, I promised that those on the list that I didn't get to that joined me tonight, I would make sure I did, okay? So let's start with Anna, who is our Raven Wolf. All right, she's got a lovely channel. Go and have a look at it. So basically, I'm tuning into the tarot and I'm asking for Anna, her higher self, source, soul, energy. What does Anna need to know to help her, guide her, inspire her today? Okay, so I've got the Four of Wands for you. Oh, that light is reflecting off. Can you still see me okay, or am I too dark now? So Four of Wands. So this is a card, if we put it up the right way, okay? Am I too dark now? Am I all right? Because I want you to be able to see the cards. If I angle that light a bit better, hang on. There, that's better. Okay, so you can see the cards now. Is that okay? Can everybody see all right? Okay. Nauseating, indigo, yes. I don't know what that comment is. I'll leave you to it. Okay. So, hi, Colleen. Lovely to see you. All right, my darling Anna. This is the card of the happy ever after, the marriage card, the coming together, the in the heart, really feeling whole and feeling I've achieved everything I wanted. Now, at the moment, it's upside down. So I'm just going to tune into the card for you specifically, and I'm asking what this is about. So what I'm getting straight away is independence. So, you know, as I say, this card is normally the romance, marriage, really strong partnership card. It's upside down for a reason, and that's because this year for you, it doesn't mean you're going to be single, or if you're in a partnership, because I don't know your personal circumstances, it doesn't mean that the partnership's ending or any of that. What it means is this year for you is about you growing into yourself. Now, very often when we're in partnerships, we lose ourselves in the partnership. I was terrible with that. You know, you forget. What have you got to do? Just ask for one. If you make a donation, I'll make sure you get one. But basically, if I feel right to do you one, I've got time, I will do you one. Right, let me go back to this. Okay, so I know you've got this channel. I feel that it's quite new. I feel it's going to grow this year. Your spiritual work is growing. You're reaching out to other people and drawing them in is growing. And you need to be able to focus on you to achieve that. And so this is about being able to step back if you're in a relationship and say, I'm busy, I've got things to do, you go and do your thing. It is about you really holding firm in your truth that says, this is what I need to do, okay? So, anything, yeah, I need another card to clarify. Okay, so I'm just going back to the cards. Let's have a look. Let's go back to the cards. Can you clarify what we're talking about here other than what I've said? Okay. You can't make this stuff up, can you? Right. So the Hermit is clarifying this for you, Anna, all right? You are in a space about it's me, not in a selfish way, in a growth way, in a expansion way. You see with the Hermit, look at the light that he's got there. He knows where he's going. The light is guiding him. Yes, he's on his own. He is spending a lot of time on his own, but it's a self-reflection. It's a self-growth. It's a what do I want to do and where am I going? It feels really lovely. It feels safe. It feels good. And it's going to bring a massive expansion. Now, I'm just going to ask for a little bit of detail for you for the year because they're saying this year, and I'm sure you want to know a little bit more Right, so that energy is going to be very much around you for the next 10 weeks. And then I feel it expands out a little bit, okay? So the next 10 weeks, this is hermit mode, head down, developing your online business, your spiritual development, your personal development, and then from when's 10 weeks? So we've got February, we've got March, we've got the middle of April. So around about Easter, this is where it starts to open out, which would make sense because Easter is all about the spring coming in, new birth, new life, new growth. So this is a journey that I feel will be complete by the time we get to Easter. So enjoy it because then it's expanding out and you'll be kind of saying to yourself, I need some me time. So enjoy this time for now. All right. Okie dokie. That's what I've got for you. I hope that has helped. Colleen's saying it's what I was missing. Beautiful reading. Indigo saying, oh, hello, Indigo. So I feel heaviness in the collective. All the hurts are coming up to be released. Yes, I completely agree. Yeah, need to forgive the dark hearts, but it's not easy. You're absolutely right. Raven's saying, yes, it resonates. Any advice of how I can tap into your psychic abilities? All right, meditation and watching and listening to really good spiritual teachers. Okay, so who would I recommend? Me? Let me see, Jake Ducey is very good for law of attraction, which I teach as well, but he's very good. Okay. Colleen's saying with the hermit you have the answers. You absolutely do. So this is about that time on your own, going into meditation. You could perhaps listen to some of my meditation CDs. There's a few on YouTube that are free. There's a couple longer ones that you can buy and download on my website. They're $10. It's about £10. It's about $13. But you could watch Jake Ducey. You could look at and watch Abraham Hicks. You can look at and watch. Who else do I rate? Okay, who does she need to? Who would she link with? Who would she resonate with? Neil Donald Walsh is another one I resonate with. Sue is saying, I've been a great teacher. Thank you. And I do sort of teaching videos and stuff. You know, a lot of the ones I've got up saying self-improvement that are under the therapy heading, these are also about kind of when we develop ourselves personally, we're also developing ourselves in terms of our psyche. Because we're opening up and we're coming into a much more aligned place of confidence and joy and love. And that enables that connection with upstairs, the universe and source, and within to get stronger. Okay, so sometimes when I go live, if you are one of the ones on my channel, it was supposed to be a therapy question and answer session, but it ended up that every question was a spiritual question and answer session. So you could have a look at that, and I'll make some more of those if people would like them. And I always say on my videos, you know, comment below what you would like to see and I'll make it. All right, I'll make it for you. And if I can't do it myself, I'll refer you to somebody who can. All right, so anything to do with the spiritual stuff, I've been teaching for 30 years. I don't know everything, but I am aligned with quite high vibrational stuff, so I can usually get the answers. But there's a lot of other people out there too, so it isn't about competition. It's about there's enough for everybody, there's abundance for everybody. So again, within a meditation and just within your focused mind, you can say to yourself and say to the universe, bring me to the right teacher. I'm a great believer in when the student is ready, the master will appear. Okay, so when you're asking that question, lead me to the right one, you'll suddenly find yourself drawn to and finding the right teacher. All right, my darling. Now then, I love your videos. Thank you. That's Mare 333. Now then, yes, it resonates. Okay, does that answer your question, Anna? Raven Wolf channel. Okay. Meditation certainly helps. It does. Oh, and I tell you what I learned a couple of weeks ago from Sandra D, actually. She was saying that she listens to a lot of 432 hertz, and I didn't know what that was. And when I just YouTubed what is, 432 hertz, and it was all these beautiful, beautiful, what I call meditation music. They're music to get you into a beautiful resonance, and there's some fantastic stuff on there. I found two that I particularly resonated with. I put the link on my page actually, and one was about tapping into the release of serotonin, which is our happy hormone. And that was a 2 hour, 1.5 hour, just this music. And I tell you what, I wasn't sat listening to it. I was doing things in the room while it was on, and I felt my energy lift. It definitely works. There's another one there for sleep, and I sometimes put that on when I go to bed. There's an 8 hour one on that resonance for 8 hours, and I had the best night's sleep. All right, so we can learn from each other as well. And if you guys have got ideas, put them in the comments. I'm not precious about, this is my show. You're helping each other, and I want you to do that, okay? All righty. I do listen to a lot of binary beats, okay? Kelly saying me too. Jolly good. All righty. So we've done Anna. I'm going to go to Jessica Rose now from earlier on Facebook. So Jessica, what does Jessica? Oh, there's one that jumped. There's a jumper. Okay, hang on. And there's another jumper. Okay, babe. So we've got the Devil. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So let's talk about these for you. The Knight of Cups came out first, and the Devil came out after, and both of them were upside down. So Jessica, let's have a little look. All right. So the Knights are about action, and Cups is about our happiness. Now, this is linked with the Devil. Now, the Devil card talks about overindulgence, addictions, doing things that are not good for us, and very often relationships that are not good for us, romantic relationships, friendships, toxic relationships, and not letting them go, or overindulging in substances, coffee, alcohol, cigarettes, shopping, spending too much money you haven't got. Whatever it is, you'll know, all right? Which is it that resonates for you? Like, yeah, I do a bit too much of that, okay? Because that is blocking your happiness, okay? And my feeling is that this is more to do with toxic relationships than it is to do with drinking and smoking, okay? So let me just let me look at this card. Where do I want to go with this? So yeah, the Knight is that you need to take action. The fact it's upside down is saying you're not taking action. So it's very easy to turn it around. Well, I say that, easy. If this is a relationship, to be able to say, no, I'm not having this drama around me, is quite challenging to do. Okay, it is quite challenging. It's all sorts of things involved, like stepping into your power, your boundaries, your sense of self, and you saying, I deserve better, I deserve peace and tranquility, I don't want this crap around me anymore. And then you can take that action to start putting boundaries in place. Now, sometimes when you do this, because you're now aligning with a different vibration, that person that was being challenging will actually change their behavior. It will modify because you put those boundaries in and they know you're not taking that nonsense anymore. In other times, they will leave your life, and that's okay. Okay, when I started doing that, several people left my life, and I was perfectly happy for them to go. And what's lovely is the universe doesn't like a space. As soon as we create a space by letting somebody go, the universe will bring somebody else in to fill that space that is more aligned with where you are now. So if we've let go of somebody because they're not respecting us, the universe will bring in new friends and new relationships that will respect us because we are now respecting ourselves. Does that make sense for you, Jessica Rose? Because that's what I've got for you. Righty. What channel was that called? Sorry, Sandra, I'm a little obsessed with those beats. They are great, aren't they? That you're going to try that. I'm just looking at you, catching up with your comments. I learned a lot about angels with your class, Judy. Good, good, good. We'll do some more on that. Well, like I say, you tell me what you want and I'll do it. All right. That's basically what I said when the pupil is ready. Yeah, and then you found me. Various hurts. Yes, Sandra, absolutely right. I've learned from Sandra on these hurts things. You see, doesn't matter how long we've been in this game, how much we know, we are always still learning, all of us. So what else have we got? Somebody sent me some money. Oh, thank you very much. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let me see who it is. What channel was that called? So channel. Was it when I was talking about different people you could go to? So they're all on my page as featured channels because I do recommend them. So Jake Juicy, Abraham Hicks, which is, I think it's under a different name. It's an Abraham Hicks fan that posts up videos of Abraham Hicks. Neil Donald Walsh as well. Sandra D's channel's lovely. Raven Wolf is on there too. Niz is on there too. So they're all links on my page anyway. All right. You're very welcome. Okay. Jessica's saying 100% makes sense, totally good. Okay, so I've given you the information. It's not from me, darling. It's from your higher self, and only you could make those changes. But just remember, this information that's coming through from your higher self is advice. Universal law number 1 is free will. Nothing and nobody can take away our free will. So even though our higher self is saying this relationship's not good for you, that behaviour's not good for you, at the end of the day, it's down to us what we want to do and when we feel ready. But what we can do, if we're struggling with something we know isn't good for us, is we can ask for help. Okay, say, help me be ready, because I'm not. All right, and then the universe will help you get aligned with being ready to make those changes. All right, because sometimes like we see the Tower card, this is dramatic, sudden change, but most change is a transition, and it can be quite challenging. Jessica's saying that reading has told me what I knew, but it's going to push me in the right direction. The relationship is not good at the moment. All right, sweetheart. So sometimes you see, relationships go through ups and downs, and we need to be realistic. We don't live in a perfect world, and we can't expect our partner and us to always get on. But when the relationship is going like this all of the time, and it's dramatic, and there's fights, and there's rows, and there's arguments, and it's all of the time, that's when you start saying, this is just toxic. It doesn't work. And you start putting those boundaries in place, and then what happens is they will either start behaving and you'll find that you're resonating, more aligned, more connected, it's working better, or it will end. And either way, you've got nothing to lose, because when it's not working, it's crap, isn't it, people? Nothing worse than being in a relationship that isn't working. I'm on my own. I've been on my own for 4 years. I'm really content. There's nobody to argue with me. It's bloody bliss. But at the same time, sometimes I think, yeah, I'm getting to the point. This year, I know there's somebody coming in because I can feel it. Right, Sandra's saying great things can come from getting a little uncomfortable for a short time. Really good advice. I completely agree. So Jessica saying thank you to everybody. See, look, all the support you got, Jess. It's not easy, is it, darling? Kelly, for a while, Raven's saying, Kelly, for a while, I am having awful headache right in the middle of my forehead. Eventually goes away. Who's got a headache? Bella saying, well said, thank you. Who's got a headache? Oh, I missed a comment from Sue. Her hypnosis video of quitting smoking would be great. Okay. Your financial hypnosis video can really make a money magnet out of a human. Thank you. All right, I'm going to make a note of that you want a smoking video. Anything else you want, let me know and I'll make them. Okay. That's what I'm here for, to help you guys. All right, Rainbow White, the Phoenix Rises. I want my reading to be the tarot cards, please. Okay, I simply tell my husband he will have to argue with himself from now on because I'm not doing it anymore. Brilliant, love it. All right, let me see who's made a donation because I do prioritize them. Judy, who's Judy? Okay, because we have strange names on here, so who's Judy? Tell me which one's Judy so I can do their reading. Okay. Comfortable isn't always happy. No, it's not. I think we deserve to be much more than comfortable. Okay. So one of you or somebody has sent me a donation and I want to be able to do it for you. And I don't know who that is. So you need to let me know. Oh, Leanne is saying about synchronized numbers. Kelly, honestly, the headache just ended. They lasted. Oh, right, okay, so you're all right. Third eye info video, please. Righty-ho, and put it on the list. Third eye. Okay. Alrighty, so well, I don't know who that donation is from. So if it's one of you guys, you need to tell me. So where am I going now? Rainbow Rising. Let me do Rainbow Rising. Where are you, my petal? Just give me a little hello so I know you're there. That was a strange voice. Hello. Da, 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 da. Nice. Hello, darling. Hi, everyone. I have my goddaughter Julie for the weekend, so I can't watch, but wanted to send lots of love your way. Thank you. Ah, oh, lovely. All right. Rainbow White. Yeah, there she is. Well, he. Don't know. Feel it's a female, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, feels a female energy. So that's okay. All righty. Let's see where we're going. Alrighty, I've got the Ace of Pentacles for you. Now, nice card. We like the Ace of Pentacles because this is about new starts with money. So I want to go into this. Okay, so when I'm looking down, you guys who don't know me, I'm just asking the card, what is it specifically for you? Because obviously there's a general energy around each card, but I need to be specific for the person that I'm reading for. So I'm asking about this, and what I'm getting is a right. So you're starting something new. Are you setting up a new business? Or are you setting up a new? I've got creation. I've got creative. I've got manifesting. I've got something new, and I've got it flowing in. I can see a river coming in and bringing this beautifully. Shami, yeah, I thought it was you. Okay, let me know what it is you're starting, your YouTube channel. All right, because this is new and I feel excited. I feel a buzz. This river that I've got coming in, it's coming in at a really steep curve. So I kind of feel here that you are going to you're making new videos. Okay. Hi, Kimberly. So what I've got for you, babe, is this is good. All right, this is lovely. It's coming down and it's whooshing down into actuality. So it's kind of hold on to your coattails because this is going to go quickly. Now, my question is, this is right on. Yeah, this is going to happen quickly. There's a lot of creativity involved in this, and there's a lot of channeled information involved in this. Okay, so the creativity is coming from your higher self and your soul energy. It is moving in and it's moving in quickly. Now, what they're telling me to tell you, don't shoot the messenger. I want you to make sure that you've done your homework before you start this, all right? And maybe that's a video I need to make because I've watched a lot of people, because my channel is new and my videos are new, I've had such a steep learning curve about how to make everything look professional and good and to edit and all sorts of things. And I must have watched about 10, 15 different people to pull together this information. So maybe I could do a video on that for you guys about this is where you need to go and this is who you click in and this is where you do that. I don't know. Let me know if that is something that you'd be interested in, or I can point you in the right direction of the people that I learned from. And then you can but they've got so many videos. But anyway, that's another option. But yeah, you've got very exciting stuff. Please all subscribe to Rainbow White the Phoenix. Absolutely, I'm going to, because this is feeling really good, darling. All right. I don't know if you're subscribed to me. You must be because you're here. Well, not necessarily, but anyway, I will subscribe to you too. We need to support each other, don't we? This is going to fly. And it's going to build momentum very quickly. I've got the snowball coming in quite quickly, all right? No, I'm not talking about the words you use. There's no problem with the words you use, hon. I'm talking about, because it's going to grow so fast, it's about hitting the ground running with all your ducks in a row. All right, and what I mean by that, see, my channel started properly in October and I didn't have a clue. And I made a lot of beginners' mistakes, and I got better over the 3 months. Now, my subscribers are only just beginning to take off now, and now I'm more or less fairly professional and got everything working. But I wish I knew at the beginning what I know now. So basically that's the message. Get your ducks in a row before it starts going berserk, because it is going to go berserk. It's exciting. Well done. Good stuff. All right, so that's what I've got for you. Simply Michelle, you are lovely, Julie. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. And you guys are all lovely too. You give me lots and lots of lovely, lovely messages and love. And it's great. We all start somewhere. We do. I look back at some of the videos I made last year on Facebook. I think it was 2016, actually. I did some videos on Facebook, and I uploaded them to my YouTube channel. And the content of what I'm saying is really good, but the quality was shit. I'm half tempted to take them down, but they're still up there. And this is my mini mind class in mind control. Say that when you've had a few. The camera was turned the wrong way. The sound wasn't right. There was no thumbnails. But the content was good, so I've left it up there. But yeah, we're all learning and we're growing, but there's so much out there on YouTube about how to get everything right in the beginning. And because I feel that you're not going to have that time that I had to make those schoolboy errors before you get quite a big following. So yeah, that's what you hire yourself. Do some research so that you're comfortable with the quality of the videos. I'm not got any concern about the content. All right, that's just flowing. That's your creativity. But if the quality of the videos is crap, you're not going to get the subscribers, and they want to be coming through. Okay. Best of luck, Rainbow. Sandra's saying luck from me too. All righty. Where are we going now? Let me see. Have we got Gravity Storm? Because she was going to come on tonight. No, I haven't seen her yet. That's okay. Julie, leave your videos up to remind you of how far you come. Okay, so we can look back and cringe. Yeah. Sandra, yeah, she's going to check out the channel. Sue saying, I appreciate your calm professionalism. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm a Virgo and I hate things not being right. I like to everything has to be the best I can do. Melissa saying hello. Sandra saying, I haven't seen Gravity. Righto. Okay. Colleen saying, keep them up, please. We all need a reminder that we are human if we keep going, if we know what we want. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Where am I going? Rainbow Rising. Oh, no, I just did you. Didn't I? Yeah, I just did you. Did I? See. You know me and my head. Once I've done a reading, it comes through me and it's gone and I can't remember. Did I just do you, Rainbow Rising? I think I did. Let me know. And I want to do Trey next. My mum's a Virgo and be quite critical towards herself. Yeah, you did that, right? Okay. I did Rainbow Rising because I couldn't write it all down, the whole name. Rainbow White, the Phoenix Rises. Beautiful name. You lot have got such creative names for your channels. It's lovely. Indigo Guardian Angel. I'm a Virgo Sun too. Cancer Ascendant and Aries Moon. Right. See, my moon is in Gemini, which is communication and ruled by Mercury, and I'm a Virgo ruled by Mercury. So for me, everything has to be about spot-on communication. But I got a background in business where I used to do, presentations and training and all sorts of stuff. So Simply Michelle's a Virgo also. Yeah, we are our own worst enemies. We have to learn to be kind to ourselves. Took me a long time to learn to be kind to me, and I had to learn 2 words which nearly choked me, and they're called "it'll do." It'll do. So what? Yeah, and once I got there, it was liberating. It'll do. So what? How did I get into hypnotherapy? Did I see someone who helped you? No. Good question. I left business when I was 37 I wanted to do something more aligned with my spiritual self, because I've been spiritually aware and open since I was a child. And I developed it through my teens and 20s and 30s. And I was just led to give up the job, which was a tall order when you've got a mortgage and you're a director of housing. But I did. I followed my higher self. I gave up the job. I sold the house. I sold my car. Paid off the credit cards. I had about £2,000 left, and I moved to Cornwall. For those of you outside the UK, Cornwall is at the edge of the UK, and it's very beautiful energy, very healing energy. It's surrounded by ocean all the way around it. I moved to Cornwall and I sat and meditated, and what do you want me to do now? And I got retrain. But my background was in housing with vulnerable people, like women's refuges, drug and alcohol, council housing, which in the States is project housing, I think you call it. That was my background. So I decided to use all the skills that I developed with that. And I looked at counselling. I looked at psychotherapy, and then I felt really drawn to do hypnotherapy. So that was the one I chose to do. And I trained and qualified, and then set up in the end of 2001, beginning of 2002. Please add you to the list, Leanne. Okay, let's Leanne. Okay, and I will kind of look at who else is waiting for a reading. I hope that answers your question. I've been doing it ever since, but I haven't done it full time ever since. I did go back to the rat race to business in 2007 for 2 years, and I still did this, but because I have to, I miss it too much otherwise. But I just did a little bit, evenings and weekends, and then I got miserable again. Me and business, I'm very good at it, but it doesn't make me happy. So I came back to this. Melissa. Me if possible. Okay, I gave up my job, Mermare 333 is saying, but don't know what to do yet professionally. Okay, this is where we need to tap into ourselves, into our higher self, and say, look, there's a purpose here for me. There's something that my inner self is calling me to do. I just need to be really quiet so I can hear it. Okay, so I can listen to what my inner self is trying to tell me. My story is speaking to your soul. Yeah, I mean, what also happened, just briefly before I go and do Trey's reading, is that that's when I healed. All right, because the thing is, what we do when we are very damaged, as I was that I used my job, my children, my family, my very busy life as an avoidance mechanism to just keep me distracted from my inner pain. So when I moved and everything went quiet and everything went still, all my pain went whoosh. It was quite overwhelming, but actually it was as I was training to be a hypnotherapist that most of it came out, because it was in that hypnotherapy and meditation and quiet that I created the space and time to enable myself to heal. And what happened then was that I was adding all of that experience into my hypnotherapy. And since then, since 2000, after I've been going about 10 years, I guess, 9 or 10 years, I started specializing with people with trauma and abuse. And I'm probably one of the best people in that position to be able to help them, because I've been there and healed myself. Right, Colleen saying, Wendy, I swear people with our soul call are finding each other finally. Yeah, this is the thing, one of the other things that's so important. Many of us who are very spiritually conscious, in our personal lives, we don't know anybody, we don't have spiritual friends, and we feel quite isolated. I've had lots of people saying to me, I feel mad, I feel nuts because I can see colour and I can see this, and I'm like, you're not nuts, you're not mad. Go onto YouTube, go onto Facebook, there are hundreds of thousands. These days there are millions of people who are spiritually conscious, so connect through that, and then you don't feel so alone, and you certainly don't feel that you're going potty. Okay, the stillness reminds me, yeah, you can relate. I see a few familiar names in here. It's wonderful. Lovely, Leanne. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Oh, I like that. Oh, I might borrow that one. I like that a lot. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Really like that. Okay. All righty. Is Trey still here? Are you still here, Trey? I don't know how many we've got in the live chat, by the way, because it doesn't show me on here. If Trey is still here, I want to do him. And I still don't know who sent me that lovely donation, because I'd like to do them a reading. I was as a thank you. Sandra Inns, let me put you on the list. Okay. Righty, hold on. Trisha McDowell, hang on. Who are you on here, my darling? Let me know who you are so that I can do it for you. Okay, so I've got another reading, but I'm not seeing anybody on here called Trisha. So what's your stage name? What's your YouTube name? Raven saying, I was so lonely since my friend, your friends don't understand. Since I got into YouTube, I meet amazing people. I don't feel lonely anymore. See, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? You've not seen Trey. Oh, there he is. There he is now. All right, Trey, I'm going to do you now. And that person who's just sent me a donation, please let me know who you are so I can do your reading. All right, Trey, this is for you. What does Trey need to know? Okay, Trey, I've got the Lovers for you, and at the moment it's upside down. So let me just tune into this card. So the Lovers card speaks of choices. It speaks of making decisions, going into the heart. Colleen, are you on the list? I think you are, yeah. So Trey, it's about, the choice here is about loving yourself. It's about, I need some more information. Hold on, I'm just going to go quiet while I talk to your higher self. All right, so why is the energy inverted? Why is the card upside down? All right, so I'm getting, no, there is a lot of love for yourself. You are loving yourself, so I was wrong there. Your higher self's correcting me. There is a lack of love, connection with another. So is he ready for love then? Yes. All right, so I'm getting yes. I don't even know if you're in a relationship, but this is about, if you're not in a relationship, you're ready and you're not doing anything about it. If you are in a relationship, I want that relationship to be a stronger connection. I want a clarifying card. I'm going to ask for a bit more information. For most of you, I don't know anything about your personal lives, so I'm working a little bit blind, and that's the way it should be, because then it's not coming from me. Can I have some information to clarify the Lovers card, please? Oh, hello. All right. You can't make this stuff up. So you're getting over a past hurt, and that's why that Lovers card is upside down. However, your higher self is telling me it's time to let go of this now. It's time. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. You have an enormous loving heart to give. You've learned how to love yourself, and that means that you... Right, okay. So this is about when we've been hurt in a relationship, we've aligned with that person because, you know, if they're treating us badly or they've betrayed us or they've let us down or they've left us or they've broken promises, all of that is a mirror about the way we treat ourselves. Okay, so the person goes, we heal, and we heal from the person, but if we haven't changed what's going on inside, we're attracted to a similar relationship, similar situation with a different person. Now, what they're telling me with you, hon, is that you have done that healing, okay, and you have worked on that loving you. So you have made those changes within you, but what you haven't got yet is the faith that it can be different this time. So I want you to start working on the faith and allow yourself to start trusting that it will be different this time. So this year, I want you to be open to a new relationship. I want you to, don't go looking for it, but just be open. And as you align with it, the universe will align you with it and it will come to you. Okay? Anything else I need to add? Nope, that's it. That's what I've got for you, Petal. I hope that helps. Alrighty, let's have a look at some information. Sorry, what's going on? Stage name. I joked laughing. Well, you know what I mean. Okay. Colleen is on the list, yes. Okay. Did that make sense to you? Yeah, Wendy Trey. Oh, bless you. Kiss back. Okay. DW221. Hello. Dan here. I'm the one who donated using my wife's PayPal account but could not post until now. I have a question. Can a person successfully do self-hypnosis to find out info on a past life? Absolutely. 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 Now, pluses and minuses about that. Okay, so if you can meditate, then self-hypnosis, well, hypnosis and meditation are very, very similar. Okay, there's lots of different vibrations, isn't there? There's lots of different things that you align with, but here's sleep and here's awake, and meditation's about halfway down the line, and hypnosis is about 3/4 the way down the line, but it's the same line. So all you've got to do, if you can meditate, is keep going. It's just a little bit deeper. All right, so you can do this. You can go into your past lives purely by your intention, Dan. All right, so you open up into your inner self, your soul energy, your higher self, to guide you and protect you. Okay, and then you ask to be taken into a past life. Now, if you saw me on Rex's show, I was talking about doing past life work, and I'm very careful about doing it for various reasons, okay? Because if you go into a past life, then you will also be going into how you died in that life, who you loved in that life, what was going on in that life. And basically, it's about saying, are you ready to deal with what you find? Can you transmute it? Can you get past it? Because a lot of mediums and clairvoyants do past life without any training of healing, therapy, counselling. You can often go into a past life and find something quite painful, and what that does is bring the awareness back with the pain, and it's not transmuted, it's not healed, so you come back worse than you went in. So when I do past lives, I kind of say to people, look, you know, when we're doing it as part of therapy, as part of hypnotherapy, then if we do find anything uncomfortable, anything painful, we have the opportunity to neutralize it and balance it and fix it and heal it. And that's, to me, is the purpose of past life work. All right, so just to do it for curiosity, who was I in a past life? How many have I had? You don't need to go into a past life to get that information. Your inner self, your higher self will give you that information in meditation without you having to go there. You just go into a quiet space, and what you do is you're asking the questions, you set the intention, and you're saying, what do I need to know, right? That's the best way of doing it, because your higher self will protect you. What is within my highest good for me to know about my past lives? And if it's helpful to know about them in order to bring that information to this life, then you'll be told, okay? So, for example, I didn't start teaching spiritual stuff until 2004. I taught workshops and I taught seminars in work, in business, but not in spiritual stuff. So I did a meditation and I asked my higher self, am I ready to be able to teach spiritual stuff? Is this right for me? And what I got was an instant information about various past lives where I was a very high spiritual being. Okay, so in terms of high priestess and several of those, being burnt at the stake 5 times for being a witch, which I wasn't a witch. Well, I was, but, you know, I was spiritual. That's what they called witches back in those days, because you know stuff and you can heal people, and that was a witch. So basically, I've had many lives where I've been spiritually aware, and so yes, the information was, you're absolutely ready. Plus I channel. So I channel information from the higher realms, and so if I don't know the answer, I can go get it. And so that's why I teach, okay? So people have asked me questions in circles and classes and in these sorts of situations, and I don't necessarily have the answers, so I'm just asking and the answer's given to me, and poof, I tell you, okay? So yes, you can go find your past life self in your own self-hypnosis, which is just deep hypnosis, but make sure that you're aligned with, if it's in my highest good. So if it's helpful for me to know this. I'll give you an example. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leanne. I'll give you an example. I had a lady I was doing hypnotherapy on who wanted to do past life regression. This was quite a long time ago, maybe 2005. And we did the session and we went to a past life, only one, sometimes you go to several, but we only went to one, and she was an older lady living in like a wooden hut. It was several hundred years ago, in the woods, and she was very at one with nature, you know, almost like the Snow White thing, you know, the birds and all, everything was very aligned. And in her little cottagey hut thing, just the one one room, she had all sorts of lotions and potions that she was making from herbs and from berries and from roots, and these were healing potions that she would take into the village, and she was like the local healer. Okay, now when I brought her back, there didn't seem to be anything to heal at all. There didn't seem to be anything going on. I thought, why are we here, right? Didn't seem to be of any purpose. But anyway, I was asked, yeah, it's done, bring her back. Okay, then I brought her back. And then I said to her, I'm sorry it wasn't more exciting, or it wasn't more, hitting some kind of healing. And she said, no, I know exactly why that was happening. I think it was June. She said, in September, I start a new course on homeopathy. Is that the right one, where you're working with herbs and stuff? But yeah, this was back in the day. It was a 2-year course, and she was starting it in 3 months. And her higher self decided it would be very useful to take her back and tap her into a previous life where she knew all of these herbs backwards. And so what would happen, I said, what your higher self is saying is that when you start that course, you're going to find it so easy. You're going to be learning it and going, I know this. It's going in really easy. It's like I already knew it because you already did. So that's the sort of circumstances where it's very useful for you to do past life stuff. Okay? Hope that helps, and I hope it answers your question. All right. Hi, Patricia. Sounds amazing. So you just downloaded this music like others. So you just download this music. Oh yeah, you mean the hurt stuff. You can't download from YouTube, but what you can do is like it, and then it's in your saved list. Dan is saying, thank you, Julie. By the way, I watched your mind control mini course. Great info. Oh, that's the one I was talking about where the quality was shocking. Thank you, Dan. The information, I think, was quite good. Just the quality of the recording and the editing was terrible. I didn't know how to edit in those days. I'd like to know my life purpose. Kelly, your life purpose is to know who you are. It's as simple as that. All right. Your life purpose is to know that you are God, Goddess, all that is personified within your own energy, that you have power, that you have creativity, that you can know joy and you can know peace. And it's the humanity part of us that is filled with the fears and the blocks and the stuff. And if we can transmute that and know who we are, step into our I am presence, that is the purpose. That's what we're here for. And yes, some of us are here to heal and help others, but that's not your purpose. That's a choice. Okay? Meditation, magnetic bands, and powerful thoughts are a really good channel for sound healing. Oh, well done, Sandra. There you go. So you can copy and paste those guys into your browser and then subscribe to them. Okay? Healing, breathing fire. Hey, babe. How are you? E-hugs to Julie. Thank you. Sue Date. I do have a sale on Sue. Thank you for reminding me. See, I'm terrible at promoting, and I oh, I'd never make a salesman, would I? Yes, I have a sale on my readings at the moment. For those of you who haven't seen the video that I put up on Thursday, I think it was, I had a little chat with my higher self on Wednesday night, and I was told in no uncertain terms to reduce the price of my readings. Thank you, Heathen Breathe and Fire. To reduce the price because there were people who needed a reading that couldn't afford it. And that my readings, you'll probably have seen, are quite healing, quite informative, quite helpful, quite supportive. And so you should always come out of a reading feeling better than when you went in. And also, I've got to say, I don't think I've probably done 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 readings, I don't know. I've never had somebody say to me, I didn't know that. All right, basically a reading tells you what you already knew, but you weren't looking at. All right, because your soul's been trying to tell you for a while and you weren't hearing it. But, like I just said to the lady there, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, about your relationship's hard. And you said, yeah, I know it is. I just didn't want to look at it. And now your higher self has said you need to look at this. So that's what a reading should be. It prompts you to see something you can't see for yourself and to guide you through it, to help you, give you the tools to deal with life and what's coming up and how to do it. Any info you can provide on astral travel, Julie? Oh, okay, that's a good question. Let me have a slurp because I'm doing a lot of talking. Okay, astral travel is basically when we go out of our body. Our soul can lift out of our body and go have a little journey right? Going home, right? Because the soul is a free spirit. Obviously, once you're out of the boundaries of the body, I feel like my soul wants to level up and I'm missing something. Okay. All right. So astral travel is a really useful way of finding an awful lot of stuff out. I have probably found 80%, 90% of what I know through what I call meditation, which is when I go connect with the higher beings, when I go traveling into the universe and they show me stuff and they tell me stuff and they give me information and I bring that information back. LT, I feel paralyzed on the brink. We will come to you now, my cherub. We're not going to leave you like that. In fact, we'll do that now. Perhaps I should do a video about astro travel. Perhaps I think that would be the best. I'll put it on my list. Astro travel, I'll do a video on it, Sandra. Okay, let's do a few more readings because I haven't done many. Let me do LLT, little t. All right, I'm not happy that you feel paralyzed on the brink. Let me go and sort you out. All right, what's going on for LLT, please? How can we help him or her? Her. Yeah, I don't know. Her. Are you male or female, LLT? Bit ready to jump? Female, I can think by you. Can you help me, Pete? Tiny lions. I thank you for my heart for yours, Lisa. All right, let me put you on the list, tiny lions. All right, let me focus on LLT. I'm not liking the desperation there. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and it's reversed. All right, so the Pentacles is about money, obviously, but I'm not feeling it in your case. I'm feeling this is more about security. Pentacles isn't just money, it's our grounding, our safety, security, place in the world, and it's upside down at the moment. So I'm feeling literally upside down. I kind of almost want to see the Hangman. But the Hangman is a very positive energy of just standing still. But that's almost the way I see you. The card upside down. It's like everything has turned upside down in the world. And we need to turn it around. Let me get some clarifiers. How can we help you turn it around? So this is just acknowledging what you're feeling so that you know you're not going mad and you feel supported, that your soul knows you're struggling and that you have valid reasons for that struggle. Good. I'm happy to see the Page of Swords coming out. Page of Swords is a messenger about mental clarity. Okay, swords is the way we think. Clearing the fog. You can almost imagine him picking up that sword and wiping through that mental fog, that mental crap, that all of those negative thoughts going around. I can't see the wood for the trees. I don't know how to get out of this. How do I turn it around? So this is going to bring you messages. Now, where are the messages coming from? So if you allow yourself to go into a quiet space, I want you to visualize the sun. That's what your higher self is asking me to tell you. You focus on the sun. The sun is the life force, the life giver, the warmth. That nothing on this planet can survive without the sun. I want you to imagine, if you can, depending where you are in the world, go and lie in the sun. If you're in the States and living somewhere warm, go and lie in the sun. If you can't do it for real, imagine it. All right, lie on the sofa and imagine you're lying on a beach drenched in sunshine and warmth, and I want you to go into your thoughts and your beliefs, and where all that confusion and chaos is, I want you to just literally, and I know this sounds mad, but this is the way I work with my clients, I want you to imagine doors on the side of your temples opening and all of that chaos coming out like smoke, like little horns coming out of you, okay? I want you to imagine it all coming out and leaving your mind still and quiet and clear. I'm seeing your mind as fog and mist, and I can't see clearly, I can't think clearly, and I feel heavy and it feels oppressive. We need to get all of that out. Once your mind is quiet, then you tap into your soul source higher self and you say, help me. Then, because it's quiet, you'll be able to hear. You'll be able to hear what they're trying to show you, what they're trying to help you, what they're trying to tell you. Then you can take it forward from there. All right, my darling? Now, can I have her card to show what the outcome is if she does that? There we go, there's a jumper. Oh, lovely. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. The Three of Cups is, look at those three. Jumping up, playing, dancing, laughing. This is a card of happiness, of connecting with others and playing and having fun. Oh, it's lovely. So that's the outcome. So that's what you need to do, Petal, and that will turn things around. All right, hope that helps. Just got in from work, Stacey, have you, my lovely? Amanda B, good morning, Miss Judy. Well, finally I'm awake and I catch you live. Well, hello, Amanda B. Tiny Lions, right, I think I'm going to do you next. All right, so as you know, guys, I don't necessarily do everything in order. I go for where I feel I need to go. Perfect analogy with the horns. Yeah, that's the way it feels. But it's not like red horns, like devil stuff, all right? Don't do stuff like that. This is fog, mist going, blowing like a foghorn, all right? Markle 0613, may I have one, please? That's very sweet of you to put it so nicely. Voltoretta, hello. She says, hi, Judy. I don't know if I can have a reading. It'd be so helpful to know if this Cancer man loves, likes me, or if he just feels friendship. Okay, I feel drawn to do you, babe, so I'm going to stick you on my little list. Voltoretta. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Heathen Breathing Fire knows how terrible I am with pronouncing people's names, don't you, babe? Your horns hold up your halo. That's a good point. Okay. Now then, that was LT, wasn't it? All right. So I'm going to, where am I going now? I'm going to have a little drink. Hold on. Does that help you, LT? Give you a bit of direction. Is it mine? Is what yours? Yes, that was yours. That reading was for you. Okay. Now, when I finish this live, it takes about 20 minutes for for it to upload, and then you can watch the replay. So if you've had a reading and you want to watch it again, then you can look at what time it is now, so that you can roughly go and find your own reading again without you having to watch the whole thing. Of course, you can watch the whole thing because it helps my viewing figures, and you can share it out and you can tell other people. Okay. I want to go Tiny Lions now. I pronounced it perfectly, did I? Well, bugger me. Okay. That's a shock. Tiny Lions. All right, can we tune into Tiny Lions, please? Can we have message for Tiny Lions? Oh, I feel a big sigh with you, darling. Let me just, not looking at the cards yet. I'm just going to tune into your energy because I feel a real, what's that about? All right, let's go to the cards. Okay. Sometimes we do pull the same cards over and over. Knight of Swords, and it came out upside down. Okay, so this is a similar message to my previous lady, the LT. So, okay, this sigh that I've got. Mental, negative, fed up, unappreciated, taken for granted. Nobody cares, nobody loves me. That's what I'm feeling. It's a bit of a pity party, but nothing wrong with a pity party when it's true, as long as you don't stay in it too long. All right, there's nothing wrong with acknowledging a bit of woe is me. I do it if if people are taking the mick, I do a bit of woe is me, and then I work through it and let it go. You don't want to stay in the pity party, but it's actually quite useful to acknowledge when you're feeling very low, so that you can go, actually, yeah, I do feel crap. What am I going to do about it? Okay, that's the next step. All right, this is for Tiny Lions. Yes, sorry if you didn't hear me. This is for Tiny Lions. So this is a lot of feeling unappreciated and feeling unloved. Now, it's upside down because you're not doing anything about it. So knights are about action. So yes, it is correct. It is for my little lion lady, Tiny Lions. Okay. So you need to do something about it, is what your higher self is saying. If you're feeling unappreciated and unloved and taken for granted, you need to go have a word with people and tell them. And if there isn't anybody around to tell because you're very isolated, then you need to go find some new friends and new social interaction. That means joining things, doing things, getting out. It can be on Facebook too. I found a lot of friendships and a lot of support through YouTube and through these groups and through Facebook. But also you need a balance. You need to be going outside too. Go out and join things. And then you start getting a nice bit of flow coming back. All right. LT, what a read. You're very welcome. Okay. So I was saying, I didn't finish off my my sales pitch. See what I mean? I can't do sales, can I? I have a sale on readings. So they're normally £100 an hour, and that sounds a lot, but most people have half an hour, which is 50 quid. Or 20, they can have 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, and most people book half an hour for £50. However, my higher self told me to bring it down, so I told you that bit. And why? So because there's people that need it that can't afford that. So I dropped it down to £60 an hour. At the moment, I've put a 12-day special, which was from the 19th to the 31st. So the last 12 days of January, £60 an hour. I'm still doing the 15 minutes. So that means 15 minutes of £15, which I think is about $20. So half an hour is £30, which will be $40. Because your dollars are 1.33 for a pound. Okay, so it's kind of a third again. All right, so £45 would be about $60. Is that right? And then the hour, if you want a whole hour, is £60, which is about $90, $87, $88, something like that. So anyway, that's staying up till the 31st. If you want one, all you've got to do is go to my website or PayPal and pay the amount that you want to book for. Don't do 22 minutes or something silly. 15, 30, 45 or an hour. Okay, and then tubby time for my little one, so got to run. All right, my darling. Happy Saturday all. Thank you, Julie, and everyone joining. Bye, Sandra. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being my moderator for a while. I really appreciate it. All right, my love. Okay, so yeah, if you want one, let me know. And then I'll see what happens at the end of January if my higher self tells me that's the price it's got to stay at, or if it goes back to where it was because the people that needed it have had it. I don't know. Okay. So everybody saying bye to Sandra. Rainbow White, the Phoenix rises at Truth Seeker. Crows rest in that your grandson's going to be fine. Trust. Oh, okay. Give messages to each other. That's good. Good. Okay. Leanne's saying she's simply amazing. Who's love? Oh, that might be me. In which case, thank you very much. Oh, okay. Truth Seeker. My grandson is suffering from heart problems and needs surgery next month. Oh, bless him. How will he be since he is a baby? I'm terrified. All right. I don't normally do this, but I will because I want to take away your fear. All right. Will our grandson be okay? He needs this operation. He needs it. He won't be okay without it. All right. That is the way to look at it. So this is for Truth Seeker, darling. Without the operation, I feel that he's very high risk. So he absolutely needs to have it. So this is a shit or bust situation. Sorry, I couldn't think of appropriate words that didn't involve bad language. It just comes out my mouth, can't help it. So yeah, it needs to happen. Is he going to be okay? They're not telling me, all right? I'm not getting the information. The only thing they are telling me is he has to have it, that he definitely won't survive without it. So you haven't got anything to lose, my lovely, okay? Aluna is asking, my mother is in the hospital, just had a blood transfusion. Do you feel anything? You're worried. All right, Aluna's mum. Can we ask about Aluna's mum? Yes, we can. All right, do we need to worry? She's had a blood transfusion. No, she's in good hands. She's completely safe. Everything is going to be fine. She had a blood transfusion. Why did she need a blood transfusion? Okay, something's not working properly in her body, but now they're doing this blood transfusion, they will be able to get to the bottom of it and they will be able to sort it out. Okay, right. So that's what I've got for you. Okay, now then. Stacey's out. I put you on the list, Stace. I'll see how I get on, my pet. Oh, I've got quite a long list. Wendy Howell, I'm going to book soon. What time is it currently in the GMT so I know what time to sign up? Good question. We've been emailing. Oh, we have, haven't we, Wendy? Okay, so the time right now is 9:15 p.m. in the UK. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Hello, Aluna. It'll do I. It'll do I. Love it. Okay. You get carried away, you guys. Yes, 21:15 here. 21:15. All right. So whatever time it is for you, my hours on my website say I finish at 7, but I don't, because half my clients are in America and they're 5 to 8 hours behind. So I'm working 6, 7, 8 o'clock to be able to fit them in. If they're in work during the day, then I do them on the weekend. So tomorrow on Sunday, I'm doing a lady in America because I couldn't do it any other time. All right. So yeah, 5 hours Eastern time. And I think it's 8 hours Pacific time, and then it's 6 hours Central time. Do you have a message of the direction I need to go? Sue is asking. I'll put you on the list, my darling, but I don't know if I'm going to get to you. Sue dude. Okay. It's 1:15 here, is it? Yeah, 8 hours you're behind then. So yeah, you're in California, aren't you, Petal? Ouch. Yeah, hugs to Marcy as well. So yeah, I've got clients that I did a reading this morning, quite early, for a lady in Tasmania who was 11 hours ahead. And then I was doing a hypnotherapy session at 6 o'clock for a lady that was in America, and it was 10 in the morning for her. And then yeah, on YouTube I said I'll do 8 till 10 this evening. It's Saturday night. For you guys, you know, it's the afternoon or whatever. So yeah, at the moment, what I'm trying to do, I can't do 15-hour days. It just doesn't work. But what I try and do is, if I'm doing that end, you know, I've got India clients, I've got Kuala Lumpur, I've got Australia. So they're all 7 to 11 hours ahead. So I'll put them in one day, and then I'll do my American people the next day and have a lie-in so that I get up later to work later. So Melissa said it's 4:16 here. So you are 4:09. You are 5 hours. That's okay. All right. So Marcy, will I receive healing? So ill for nearly 7 years after watching my husband die of cancer. Oh, bless her. I lost everything in my life, home, ability to work, everything. All right, babe. That's the illness will have been brought on or made worse by the stress and the trauma of caring for your husband, the physical exhaustion of that, the mental exhaustion of that as well. Okay. So stress and tiredness and trauma takes its toll on our body. All right. Listen, I'm going to go back to doing some more readings. I'm going to do Volteretta now because I felt very drawn to that person. I don't know if they're male or female. So hang on, let's have a slurp. So what do you reckon of my super duper new screen then, people, with my thing going across the front? Do you know how long that took me to work that out? Oh, ages. My thing going across the screen and my little purple thing in the corner saying YouTube live stream free mini readings. So anybody jumping on thinking, because I've had that a couple of times, what you doing here? What's going on this channel? So anybody jumping on who doesn't subscribe, who just comes across this live feed, can see what we're doing. I'm quite impressed with myself. I gave myself a right old good pat on the back for that one. Truth Seeker, that's all I need to know. He will be fine. Thank you so much, Julie, for easing my fears. You're very welcome. Kelly saying very professional. Thank you. That's a guy that I follow, I subscribe to. Now, what's his name? Nick Nimmins, I think he is. He's really good for tips and tricks on getting good YouTube videos. Another one is Sunny. Now, it's an Italian name I can't pronounce. Luzzarana or something. She's really good. I learned loads from her. Heathen Breathing Fire saying yay. You're always happy, aren't you, sweet pea? All right. And everybody's sending lots of love to Marcy. That's nice. Okay. All right. So Marcy, what I'd suggest for you, my darling, is that you need to clear out all of the stuff you're holding about the trauma from that time. That will improve your health. If you want to book in with me for a hypnotherapy session, that's when I clear all that stuff out of your emotions and your energy and your mind and get you realigned. That will improve your health. My hypnotherapy sessions are £60 an hour, which is I think $88 or $89, something like that. And the information is in the links below in the description. Okay. I'm not going to do your reading right now, though, because I feel that it's going to take me too long. All right. So, again, if you wanted to book in for a reading, I've got a special offer on at the moment. So, let me know. Okay, let's go to Volteretta. What does Volteretta's higher self, soul source need him or her to know? All right. We do get this sometimes. I mean, you know, the same cards come up. Page of Swords. So this is information, messenger. Pages are the messengers and the swords are mental clarity. So we're asking, what is this about specifically for you? So there's new information that at the moment you are not aware of. And this information is going to open some doors. Just asking some more. It's bringing new clarity. It's clearing confusion. It's helping you be more decisive. They're telling me that you've been struggling to make a decision about something. I'm going to ask for a clarifying card for you. My hand is starting to hurt. Hang on. Okay. Can we have a clarifier for the Page of Swords? Is this hand arm anything to do with anybody watching? Oh, bless you, Kelly Page. I love you. Thank you. See, I should have a marketing manager, really, because I'm not very good at pushing and promoting myself. You know, I don't like nagging people. All right, does this belong to anybody else, or is it just me where I've been holding the cards? No, it belongs to somebody else. All right, who's got a dodgy right hand arm and it feels achy? It feels like arthritis, osteoarthritis. I don't normally pick up stuff into my own body, so you can take that right off. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't normally have that. I feel like I've done a whole load of exercise with my hand, and it's as if I've pulled muscles. All right, I'll market you. Thank you, Kelly. It is good to learn from each other. Colleen's saying, so glad you found this chat. Heathen Breathing Fire, Nick Fury. Oh, Volteretta, I'm from Spain. He's from the UK. All right. Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. All right, let me get back to Volteretta. What is this about, this information? Money. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This is a good card. All right, we like this card. This is money flowing, success. We've got you focusing on a new project. No, it's not new. It's all right. The energy just stopped there for a moment. I just have to wait. Wait for it to flow again. So I've got several streams of income coming here. I'm drawn to the way he's weighing those scales. He's weighing up his options. Which job opportunity, business opportunity is going to give me the best return? Which are the ones I'm wasting my time on? Which are the ones that are going to actually bring me some money back in? What else is it saying? All right, that's what it wants you to look at. Okay, so that's basically what your reading is, Volteretta, is it's saying you need to clear the mind of mental fog, really focus on these different streams of income and which one or two or three are actually giving you a return and which ones are just draining your resources. Then that will help you to know which way to go and how to sort it out. Let me just look at these comments. I have a pin from breaking. Oh, right. Heathen Breathing Fire. Is this you, is it? Okay. Okay. Oh, good evening, Titus Poole. Lovely to see you. All right, Marcy. Okay. Carrie Ann, just want to say hello, Julie. Thank God for you. Oh, bless you. Your positive energy emits to me through YouTube. I will save to get a reading, hoping before the 31st. Oh, bless you. That's very sweet. You could just do 15 minutes, love. I can give you as much information as I can in 15 minutes. That's £15. All righty, Volteretta. It can apply for love, or is it just money? No, I'm feeling that this is about money. So this is work, business, how you make your living. I don't feel that this is related to love. I will just ask. No, I'm getting that this is about money. Okay. Yeah, my wrist pain is going now. Now I know who it belongs to. Isn't that weird? Okay. Sue's got wrist pain as well, has she? Oh, okay. Nodule pain in your right hand. It's going now. All right, that's weird. Okay. Anything else we need to tell for? Yeah, I need another card for you, babe. All right. So I'm still with Volteretta. I'm still with you. How are we doing for time? We're all right. Okay. All right, you've clearly got some questions you want to know about love, otherwise you wouldn't have put that. Can we have some information about love for Volteretta, please? Relationships and love, can we ask about that, please? You can ask specific questions for your readings, you know, if you want to. Da, 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 da. We're asking about love for Volteretta. Can we have some information, please? All right, stop there. Okay. Knight of Cups. So Cups is emotions and happiness and love. Yes. Knights is taking action. So what do you need to do to turn a situation around, turn it better? Oh, you're very welcome. Let me just see what he's saying. I'm negotiating my current conditions. I was hoping to know if he loves me or if it's just friendship. Okay. So, all right, you need to take some action. You need to open your mouth and you need to just confront the situation very, not confrontational, but assertively. You need to just be honest and say, right, what's going on here? All right, are we just friends or are we more? Do we want this to develop or do we not want to develop? Because what you're doing then is you're standing in your power. You're taking control and you are saying, I need to know what's going on. Okay? Because we don't like mind games. We don't like second guessing. Now, at the same time, we don't want to put pressure on people to come to a decision. And that's okay. Because that chap might turn around to you and say, I'm not sure myself at the moment. And you say, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I know where I am. You don't know. I don't know. Let's just see what unfolds. But if they come back to you and say, yes, I want to be with you, then you can make a decision. Or if they say, no, I don't, I just want friends, then you know where you stand. So you need to just be more open, all right? So, yeah, you're right, always waiting, it doesn't make sense. Well, go and ask, okay? I didn't mean that to sound as abrupt, but, you know, we need to take the power. We do this, don't we? Waiting for it to come to us. Go and ask, not confrontationally, not what's going on here then, what's going on. We want to just say, listen, can we have a bit of a chat? Because I'm not quite sure where we're at. You know, what's your feelings on this? How do you feel? All right, don't put any pressure on. Just say, look, let's just communicate and be open. All right, let's have a look at your comments. Colleen, Marcy, it will happen. Money doesn't have to be. Yeah. Okay. You're quite accurate with your working situation. Good. Okay. I like it when I'm accurate. I usually am, but not always. I'm negotiating my current conditions. Is that right? Okay. I am not seeing others chat, so if you said something to me, I'm sorry and thank you for your thoughts. Are you not seeing other people's chat, Marcy? No, I was just saying to you that because of the health issues that you've got and because they are so clearly related to that difficult time you went through with your husband, that you need to clear and heal all of that. And then that will improve your health and that will... I don't do free readings privately and I don't do free hypnotherapy privately. This is my free contribution when I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and these are mini readings. Rainbow White, the Phoenix Ray, thank you, and I will stay positive and trust myself. Good, okay. Oh, the thing is that we Spanish are quite emotional. I know. And he seems to be so strangely cold to me that I don't know. I always get confused with him. Okay. All right, so some people are a little bit closed emotionally because they're scared of showing their feelings. And actually, if they know that you care, they let their guard down and they come forward. On the other hand, there are a lot of narcissists out there who like to mess about with people's heads. and play games, and that is not nice, and you do not want to be with somebody like that. And so by you taking control and saying, have you got feelings for me or not? Where are we? If he is a narcissist, he will continue to play with your head, or he'll get defensive, or he'll get passive aggressive, and then you will know where you stand, and you'll go, I'm not liking that, I don't want to go there, I'm out, I'm off, ta-da. But if he's a nice guy and he just genuinely wants to be friends, he'll say, oh, you know, no, you know, I love you to bits, but it's only going to be friends, and you know where you are, okay? So allow yourself to take control. Oh, right, yeah, Marcy, yeah, I did say someone's sending thoughtful words to you and you can't see it. All right, darling, go back out and come back in again, and then you should be able to see the chat. All right, it happens like that sometimes with Facebook too. You suddenly can't see properly, but if you come out and go back in, it clears. All right. Titus Poole, can I do you a little reading, please? I'll put you on the list, hun, but I don't know if I can. I can't guarantee it. I have got, how many have I got on the list at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we've got half an hour left. Beautifully said, Julie. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And now I know that you're Spanish. I'm a Celt, which, you know, I'm British, but I'm a Celt, so we're a little bit emotional too, passionate too, but not as much as the Mediterranean people. I love the Spanish. I love Spain. I nearly moved to Spain last Christmas. Not this Christmas, just gone, the Christmas before. I nearly moved to Spain, and at the last minute it was blocked, so it wasn't meant to be, and I'm glad now I didn't go. But I love going there on holiday, and I will be going again soon. Definitely. I've said to the universe, I want to go on holiday in March or April. I want to go to Spain for about 4 or 5 days just to have a little break and have some sun. I went last March, middle of March, 11th I think it was. I think it was 5 degrees here, and I got off the plane and it was 18, and I was like, oh my God, this is bliss. And I was on the beach. And yeah, first day it went up to 26. Oh, it was lovely. Okay, Volta, yes, of course, we know how to enjoy summer. You do. You absolutely do. I love Spain. I love France as well. Anyway, right, who's next? Who am I going to next? Done Volteretta. Colleen, let's do Colleen. Colleen. Alrighty, Colleen. Okay. Okay, I've got the High Priestess for you, Colleen, but she's reversed. Why is she reversed? You're not taking, okay, this is a bit of a telling off. Again, don't shoot the messenger. You're not taking good enough care of you. Very good with other people. Wonderful with other people. But you still haven't quite mastered being protective and loving with you. And so that's holding your spiritual self back a little bit, because we need more self-love. So I don't know if you've seen it yet. I posted a new video up on Thursday called How to Raise Your Self-Esteem. Go and have a look at that, which is all about self-love. And there's a whole load of exercises. There's work there to do, okay? So start following some of those exercises. And it's saying, right, you need to work on this. And, you know, if you do that, if you do that, okay? Yeah, you need to do some work on some self-love. Brilliant with other people, getting there with yourself, but not quite there enough yet. You can see them now, Marty. Excellent. All right, you're welcome. Okay, Colleen, I'm going to leave it there for you. I'm getting a bit hot and bothered. Hang on. All righty, where am I going now? Stacey. Stacey, are you still there, my petal? Let me know if you're still here. Colleen, you're learning. You're doing brilliantly, my darling. Don't you start beating yourself up. That's part of it, isn't it? Thursday's video was great. Thanks, Wendy's saying. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you approved. There's a second part to that coming up next week. But I think there was 12 steps that you've got to work through. And next week, there's another 12 or 13. And all of these things help your self-esteem come up. And yes, I've done all of those steps on me. I don't ask you to do anything I haven't done on myself. Colleen's saying, how did I miss that video? I don't know, Petal. It went live Thursday. I've decided, I don't know if you've seen this. Well, you would have seen it, but how many people have noticed that I've changed all the thumbnails and I've put them into 2 groups? Come on, hands up. Who noticed? I spent, I don't know, about 5 hours doing that. Headed there now. Stacey said it was a great video. Okay. Yeah, I decided that 74 or 75 videos up now. And even though I've got them into, what are they called? Playlists. I'm going to do you next, Stacey. Don't go away. Even though I've got them in playlists, it's starting to get a little bit messy. So I was just thinking, how can I make it easier for people? Because I've kind of set my intention as well. I'm going to grow my channel to 10,000 this year and 100,000 next year. And, you know, if I've got loads and loads and loads of videos, there's 74 and I've only been going 3 months. How many is there going to be in a year? I need a better system of filing because I'm a Virgo. What can I say? So I decided that anything that is to do with therapy, self-improvement, self-help, I was going to make it blue. And anything that was to do with spiritual, readings, angels, law of attraction, I was going to make it purple. So I've made the 2 thumbnails and I'm just changing the title. So if it's blue, it's self-improvement. If it's purple, it's spiritual. And then I did Rex's show, and then I was a bit stuffed because I was talking about hypnotherapy and I was talking about spiritual. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this one now. But anyway, some of them are going to be both. So if I'm not sure, I'll put it in the spiritual, because some people that are looking at the hypnotherapy ones are not very spiritually open, and it frightens them. So I'll put it more in the spiritual one. Does that make sense? So that, yeah. So how many of you noticed? Wendy saying she noticed. Yeah, I changed all the thumbnails, all 74. I sat there clicking on every one, making a new thumbnail for every single one and uploading it. Took me all afternoon, but I enjoyed it. It's creative, colourful. It was nice. We are rainbow. Yeah, we are. And my YouTube trailer, I made that a black background because that doesn't fit into any of the playlist, does it? Right, Stacey, let's do Stacey. Tammy's asking how long to answer emails. Oh, I'll answer emails within 24 hours, usually same day, but it depends in time zones, you know. So like last night, Friday night, I finally finished work at, I think it was 9:30, and I sat down, put my feet up about 9:45, and I had 5 emails in between 9:45 and when I went to bed at midnight. And these are from people in the States who are, it's the afternoon there, they're emailing me, but I didn't get back to them till this morning. All right, so it will generally be within 24 hours. Over the weekend, Sunday, I don't answer emails. I'm like, no, I need a day off, but I'll answer your email. And if you pay for a reading, PayPal, and I will contact you, or you contact me. I try and book you in within 2 or 3 days if I can. Okay. Truth Seeker saying, loving this chat. Good. Oh, good. All right then. So Stacey, let's have a look at what Stacey needs to know from her higher self, source, soul energy. And I'm also getting your angel wants to tell you something. So remind me if I forget, because you know what I'm like. I need to give you an angel card as well. All right, Stacey. Shuffle the cards. Tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay. Oh, I say, Stacey, I'm liking this for you. 9 of Cups. All right. So cups are happiness, contentedness, and the 9 is saying this. Look how many cups I've got. All right. This is the cup runneth over. All right. We've got lots of good stuff going on for you. So I'm just going into the card asking for a bit more information. All right, I feel that something has recently turned around or is recently going to turn around, all right? It's on the brink. So it's either just happened or it's going to happen very soon. I already feel quite happy and contented anyway, but I'm feeling that things are going to be even better. And how long have I got? 2 to 4 weeks, all right? 2 to 4 weeks is saying it's coming forward. What's coming forward? What are you talking about? I hate it when they talk to me in riddles. Talk to me in English, people. Come on. All right. They've got a hell of a sense of humour, you know, higher selves and souls. They do tease sometimes. Give me some more information on this, please. Okay, Page of Wands. All right, now, upside down again, this card came out like that. Pages, as we know, messengers, all right? Wands are about work and not necessarily jobs. There's all forms of work, isn't there? You know, looking after kids, looking after family, looking after all sorts of things. All right, so this Nine of Cups is related to this Page of Wands, and so he's upside down. I'm asking why, and what I'm being told is it hasn't come yet. That's why. So as I said earlier, I think I said 2 to 4 weeks. This is where I feel there's new information coming forward, and that this is going to be related to work, which is going to make you much happier. All right, this is good. I'm liking this. Anything else we need to tell Stacey? Nope. That's it. That's it. Okay. Anything else I need to say? Nope, that's it for you, Stacey. Sorry, it's short and sweet. Your higher self will just tell you the information it really wants you to know at the moment. Rainbow, I was compelled to like and share this video, so I did. Oh, bless you, thank you. I didn't know you could share live videos. See, I'm learning all the time. Learning all the time. All right. Now, I'm feeling that my energy is starting to go. Getting tired. I think I need a little break, or do I need to stop? No, I need to stop, guys. I'm sorry. I know I said I was hoping to go on till 10 o'clock, but I can't do any more readings now. My higher self saying you've had enough now. Oh, Sarah is. Oh, she's my daughter. Well, I didn't know that. Lovely. I was up at early this morning. I did a reading at 9 o'clock for a lady in Tasmania, and then I did another hypnotherapy session, and then I went live on Facebook for an hour, and then I did another session, and then I walked the dog and cooked tea, had a quick bath, and came on here. So I'm a bit tired now at 20 to 10, and it's Saturday night, so I think I'm going to sit down, put my feet up, have a glass of bubbly, and have a little rest for an hour. All right. If I've got any energy tomorrow, because sometimes on a Sunday I just flop, and other times I'm bored, I'm buzzing. If I'm bored and buzzing, I'll come back on tomorrow night. Okay. No, I didn't do the. You're absolutely right, Stacey. Yeah, see, I said remind me. I am terrible because when I'm doing these cards, the energy is just coming through me, and I forget what I said. All right, what was the angel card you wanted for Stacey? Okay, Stacey, awakening. Let me get this up to the camera for you. This is your higher self awakening. See that crystal above her head? This is coming out of her crown chakra. Her crown chakra is opening. This is you, darling. You're opening up to your spiritual gifts. You're also opening up to your own self, your sense of self, of who you are, your identity, starting to become comfortable in your own skin, which is quite advanced, because now I know you're Sarah's daughter. I've got a rough idea how old Sarah is. That will mean that you're quite young. So to be awakening, that's great. That's lots of young people are awakening, but not many young people. And by young I mean under 30, because I'm an old fart. Under 30, to really be comfortable in your own skin when you're young is actually quite rare. And you're growing into that. You're awakening into who you are. All right. Okie dokie. So that was that for tonight. As I said, if I've got energy tomorrow night, I'll be on. If I haven't, it'll be the next time I have. Okay. And it'll definitely be within a week. All right. So I will let. Heathen Breathing Fire. That was for Stacey. Okay. Wi-Fi keeps crapping out, or does it? No. Oh, well, that's because we're coming to the end of it anyway. So all that's left for me to say is thank you all for joining me. I love working with you. Huge thank you to Kelly and Sandra for being my moderators. It made such a difference to me because I haven't got to worry about reading every comment and seeing if I've missed anything. And thank you, Kelly, for being my marketing manager. I will do a little bit of an exchange with you for that. Okay, my darling. Sarah's saying, love you, Stacey. Julie was so right. She's very switched on. Force young girl, so proud. Oh, good. I bet you are, my love. All right. Okay, because the chat goes once I turn it off. We can't. I think I'd like YouTube to be able to keep the chat as comments, you know, under a video, but you can't. They go once we finish. So I just want to read the comments. I'm drained from all those readings today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did a lot of the readings, but I've also done 2 hypnotherapy sessions and started early. Usually, if I'm going to do late, you know, if I'm doing YouTube till this time of night, I have a lie-in until about 10, and I start work at 12. But this morning I started work at 9, so it's an 11-hour day, so I'm a bit tired now. Wendy's saying, gorgeous card. Enjoy the awakening, Stacey Bass. All right. Sandra, it's thank you, love. Find you just the other day. Oh, bless. Now, listen, you guys who I haven't done, I have got your names and I haven't forgotten you. I've just run out of energy. So I'm going to keep these, and next time I come live, I'm going to see if any of you guys are here, and if you know, remind me, because you know what my head's like, my memory, and I will come to you first, okay? Other than people who donate, I always have to do them first. But Titus Paul I didn't do, Sue Dude I didn't do, Sandra Inns I didn't do, Leanne I didn't do, and that's it from tonight. So there's a few of you, so next time I go live I will come to you first. All right, so I haven't forgotten about you, and I'm sorry I didn't come to you first, but I have to go with where my soul and higher self tells me to go. All right, and I hope you understand, and I'll see you soon. So loads of love to you all. Have a lovely Saturday and Saturday evening, what's left of it, and a lovely weekend. See you soon. Oh, and your angel messages will be up tomorrow. I've now got them to go automatic every Sunday, your weekly readings, and every Thursday is the weekly upload of some new video that I put up every Thursday, okay? So I'm trying to make it regular so you know when to look for it and when to expect it. So Sunday is your weekly messages from your angels and higher self. Thursday is new content uploaded. All right. And me, Heathen Breathe and Fire. And me, what, my lovely? Okay. Good night to everybody. Okay, take care. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.